5 years ago, you traveled from your home to the Deerwood. A nation that had waged war against the incarnated god of light, Aethys.
Power level. All active abilities increase in effectiveness. Number of projectiles. Blah, 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 blah. Dude, look at that dragon thing. Real-time combat with pause. Turn-based mode provides an alternate form of play where characters act on their turn during each round of combat. Alternate mode of play highlights tactical combat elements, provides a comfortably paced experience, recommended for players that enjoy turn-based games. Oh shit. I love both of them. You know, I think real-time with pause is better for I don't know if it's better. I think I just like it. So, all right, we're going with that. All right, what do we got here? Difficulty. Relax. Difficulties for players that are new to real time with nope. Classic. Deadfire standard combat challenge. More enemies and more aggressive enemy tactics to feel challenged. Real time seems more dynamic. Yep, best. Need more enemies and more aggressive enemy tactics to feel challenged. I probably do. Shit. Trial of Iron. Trial of Iron mode, only one save file is kept for the entire playthrough. If the party is killed, the file is deleted. Dang. Expert mode. Number of helper features in the game. Players who want to rely on their own faculties and intuition while playing. Okay, so here's the weird thing. So I'm looking at this, right? Let me go back. Level scaling. Level scaling provides a consistent level of challenge to players when exploring Deadfire, while enabled enemies within a scene will adjust their level up or down depending on the player character's level relative to the intended level for the scene. Look at these options they're giving us. This is pretty cool. I like this. Thing is, I can't tell you whether these are enabled or not. Only one save file. Expert mode. All right. Level scaling, none. The real question, veteran or classic? Probably classic. We want Deadfire standard combat challenge. Accuracy. Accuracy is the score used to determine if an attack hits a target, regardless of attack type. Accuracy is opposed by one of the target's 4 defenses: deflection, fortitude, reflex, and will. The higher accuracy is compared to the target defense, the higher the chance to hit. Okay. Okie dokie.
Aora. A world where mortals live, die, and are reborn through the turning of the wheel. The cycle of reincarnation watched over by the gods, and made possible through pillars of a mystical substance known as Audra. 5 years ago, you traveled from your home to the Deerwood. A nation that had waged war against the incarnated god of light, Aethys, resulting in his destruction. The country suffered from a plague of hollowborn, infants born without souls, that many believed was punishment for killing a god. In an ancient, secluded ruin, you witnessed a secret ritual that inadvertently transformed you into a Watcher. One who can see and speak with souls. The ritual also gave you horrible visions, waking nightmares of a past life that threatened your sanity. To put them to rest, you pursued the man who had led the ritual, a seemingly immortal agent of the gods, known as Theos Ix Arcanon. With divine assistance, you confronted and defeated Theos, ending your visions and resolving the Hollowborn crisis. In so doing, you also learned the great secret that Theos had protected. That the ancient empire of Anguith had transformed themselves into gods. Your visions finally put to rest, you retired to the castle of Cadnua, built atop a massive statue of pure Audra, where you ruled in relative peace and prosperity.
Made a nice story. You fixing up that old keep? Lifting the curse? Must have told it 100 times. But something got to gnawing at me. Thinking the spirits there weren't really at rest.
What is up with the performance
Maybe
of this
the
cutscene?
gods weren't finished with us. My God came back. He would forgive us. Last the trouble with dreams. Sooner or later, we all have to wake up.
God forgive us! I must be wakeful.
And so you wake to a sleepless world, the in-between of life and death.
Life and death and life and death and...
Follow your memories. You have been here before.
Do I get to do stuff? Ooh, I get to move. Which way? Let's go left. We're gonna left. It's not the way we need to go, but we're gonna check. We have to go with the flow. Oop, game paused. Just checking all my buttons. Square is the pause button.
You have seen past the shroud.
Which
You
Casto
are a
can't see the
watcher
story?
now, and a watcher you will stay.
The Watcher sees souls, knows their pasts, and the souls see them back.
A watcher we will stay. Out of my way, I got a place to go.
Honor, inheriting a fortress both broken and cursed.
And this is part 2, so we're learning stuff.
What
Casanova!
is a god? A higher power? A rewarder of good deeds and punisher of the wicked?
Hey, Casanova. Oh yeah, let's get through this cutscene and we'll do one real quick. Thanks, good to see you. Hot dang, says Liang.
The gods aren't real, but something else entirely. Something created by people.
gods aren't real.
And did you ever consider that these were things you were never meant to understand? That their comprehension is beyond you?
That's a cheap way out. I like to understand.
Let the world see. Let them decide what to do.
Whoa.
The wheel has turned again, Watcher. Come.
All right. So far, okay. Writing's not bad. Not bad. They're painting a world, which is great. This abstract idea that we're dead and we just went through, I think we were dead there, right? And we went through some like flashes of lifetime. And then now we're absorbed into this new whatever's going to happen. Penetration. Casanova, what's the news, by the way? How have you been? How's life? Elf's ears.
An aged dwarf shares this strange floating platform with you. His face is creased by so many wrinkles
that Jack
his
Nicklaus?
features lie buried amid shadowy pockets of skin. Still, the dwarf's well-practiced habits have left telltale tracks of a welcoming rictus across his visage.
Okay. Well, here.
You can see his smile coming before it blooms, reshaping the dwarf's face from a hanging sack of flesh into something resembling an oddly carved merry gore, replete with unhealthy bumps and discolored splotches.
Jesus. Ugliest dwarf ever.
The creases of the dwarf's face tighten into a smile as he gives you a courteous nod.
Oh, hi there.
The creases of the dwarf's face tighten into a
All right, and then
smile
what?
as he gives you a courteous nod.
Oh, look, he's coming with me. Oh, okay. Ah, the path is pathing. Pandemonium!
Sit. Please.
What am I like?
Thank you for joining us, Watcher of Cadnua.
Cadnua?
The gaunt woman seated at the table is clad in time-worn black armor that seems too massive for her to move in. A pale, slender neck rises from the gorget, topped by a hollow face. The milky skin stretched across it is delicate and translucent, like parchment that has been scraped clean too many times. She is preoccupied with the arrangement of cards on the table between you. With each movement, her armor squeaks and groans as though bearing an incredible weight. She places a final card, gives a nod of satisfaction, and raises her eyes to meet yours.
Your brush with the divine has drained you of your powers, fractured your memories. Look upon these cards. They represent the courses of your life. You alone know best how they flowed. Arrange them to fit what you remember.
Ooh. Choose your legacy. Ah, Pillar of Eternity, 1 histories. Okay. All right, Benevolent Soul, fair and balanced, survival of the fittest, dark times. Keeper of secrets, everything bad. You did everything wrong. You pledged to do the bidding of every god and then scattered the souls of the Hollowborn at to a random location. You got every companion killed. You got the worst outcome for every quest. If there is a mistake you could have made while still resolving the Hollowborn crisis, you made it. Not suggested for new players. Keeper of secrets, you pledged to consign the souls of the Hollowborn to oblivion as Rimmergrand requested, but you ultimately gave the souls to Wodica. You supported maintaining the god's secrets as well as your own. Oh, dark times. In Pillars of Eternity, you consigned the souls of the Hollowborn to oblivion. You had pledged to Rimgard. You had left a wake of physical destruction and spiritual annihilation wherever you went, seeking to bring a final end to all things. Most other choices were made, strengthen you and your allies, punishing and weakening your enemies. Survival of the fittest. Fair and balanced. You had pledged to Barath Most other choices were judicious and balanced, tempered by rational thought, fairness, rather than sympathy or emotion. Benevolent soul. You were kind and merciful to people you encountered, sympathetic to their pain, and charitable to those who needed help.
Does everything appear to be in order?
No, that's not what happened. Let's take a look.
Good. Welcome to the Beyond.
Whoops. All right.
I am Berath. One half, anyway.
She points a finger in the direction of the dwarf who led you here.
See you when you're back.
Though the movement is slight, her gauntlet squeaks like a rusty hinge. The dwarf's rictus returns as he nods in the woman's direction.
Tell me, do you remember when we last met?
Yes, in the Hall of Stars. Spoke to the other gods in the Hall of Stars. Pledged myself. Don't remember. Remain silent. I'm gonna remain silent.
You chose to pledge your services to other gods. Still, a pledge unmade stands fairer in this court than a pledge broken.
Pardon me.
She places a card in the middle of the arrangement. A bell tower with no bell. Her fingertips slowly drag away from the card, faintly creaking as they retreat across the table.
You had need of the gods once before. Now it seems we have need of you.
Ooh. What do the gods want with
The
me?
being that occupied Odnua's statue beneath your castle was the dead god, Aothus. Of this, we are certain. What we do not know is what his intentions are.
Thank you, Best.
Though Aothus stole a large fragment of your soul, you were strong enough to survive the onslaught and enter the in-between.
Stole a fragment of her soul, dang.
You and he are still connected. He has chosen a body made of living Audra, perfused with the power of thousands of souls, including yours.
Dang.
It should be little difficulty for an experienced watcher to find him.
Am I dead? Why don't you just do it yourself? I'm not going anywhere near that thing again. Alright, why don't you just do it
Taking a
yourself?
physical form in Aora is fraught with peril. Most mortal minds and bodies are incapable of containing divine power. It can lead to problems, as Aothus learned not long ago.
Her armored hand gingerly places a card sideways on the table. It features a man with a burst of light instead of a head.
Well, I'd like to find him as much as you would. He destroyed my castle and killed who knows how many people around it. I've had enough of dealing with the gods, all of you. Why should I care about any of this? Then let's get on with it. Doesn't matter how much you threaten me. I'm not doing this. Jesus Christ. All right. We'll go with, well, I'd like.
I know. It is my business to know. 322 in Cadnua and your surrounding lands. Their souls remain in Aothus still. You have the power to save them. Serve me and I will return you to your body. Or don't, and return to the wheel.
I'll take the wheel. Nah, let's get on with it.
Good. Before you return to Aora as my herald, you must remember who you were, the last whisper of life in death.
For a moment, the sockets of her eyes darken, leaving the pits of a death's head gazing out at you.
When you can picture your own face, the Beyond will lead you back to your own kind, to the world of mortals.
Character creation. Choose a pre-made character to start with and modify as you like. Create a brand new character. Start from scratch. Male or female? Well, What are we feeling like? Let's do it together. Do a quick poll chat. 1 for female, 2 for male. We'll take the first few. 1 for female, 2 for male. A woman's role in Aurora largely depends on where she is from. In all societies, there are exceptions to the rule, and women can be found in a wide variety of stations and professions. The place of men in society varies from culture to culture. In all societies, there are exceptions to the rule, and men can be found in a wide variety of stations and professions. Let's see, we got a 2, we got a 1, we got a 1. We got a 1. Next one's... All right. Female it is. Ooh. Wow, the UI is brutally slow in this game. Amawa. The mighty Amawa are the largest of the Kith races and are commonly found near oceans. Though not truly aquatic, they have an affinity for water, and many of their civilizations, such as Rod Tuai, are based on naval dominance. They are known for their unparalleled strength. Dwarves. Not into being a dwarf. Elves. Elves are a dominant race in Glenfath, and the white that wins and are extremely common in the dire wood of Adir. Elves are known for their speed and intelligence, as well as commonly isolationist nature. Ooh, godlike. The godlike are children. Whoa, Jesus Christ. Look at me, I'm godlike. Damn. Godlike are children of Kith, civilized races, who have been blessed with physical aspects associated with the gods, though some do not consider it a blessing. These aspects may take many forms and often come with mystical powers. Aberrant head shapes are typical and godlike and are unable to wear protective headgear, as it is near impossible to find anything that fits because of their unusual nature and their inability to reproduce. Oh, godlike are often viewed with fear and wonder. +1 dexterity, +1 intellect. Humans, +1 might, +1 resolve. Strength and willpower. And the Orlon. Orlons are the smallest of the Kith races. They're even smaller than dwarves, apparently. Large ears, two-tone skin. Bodies and Orlons are commonly found in Glenfath. Mental intensity and sharp senses. +1 resolve, +2 perception, -1 to might. I'm kind of feeling godlike. We got 4 gods here. Death, fire, moon, and nature. Whoa, look at that. That's dope. That's a crazy head. Death godlike are the most distrusted of their kind. Strange growths cover their eyes, or in some cases, an entire face, giving them a sinister appearance. The growths are transparent for the godlike, but opaque from the outside, hiding their features. Death godlike are commonly killed at birth because many cultures consider them to be harbingers of doom. +1 dexterity, +1 intellect. Death's usher. Death godlike seem to have innate sense for the vulnerability of their enemies as death approaches. Against all targets that are near death, death godlike gain increased damage. Ooh. Pallid fate. Death godlike gain increased power level. Okay. When they are near death. Okay. Yeah, we got fire. Moon. Moon godlike are the most tolerated of the godlike. While their skin tone and large moon-like growth on their foreheads may be strange to some, their appearances are generally considered more palatable by the other Kith. Sailors have many beliefs about moon godlike and their propensity to bring luck, though there is little agreement as to what kind of luck they tend to bring. +1 to dexterity, +1 to intellect. Silvertide, the souls of all moon godlike are connected to reserves of healing energy in combat. The first time a moon godlike is hurt, bloodied, or near death, they will automatically generate a wave of healing around themselves. Ooh. Dang says, dang, this makes me feel like preparing to play D&D. Yeah. Perfect waifu. I see what you did there, Lee Hang. Nature godlike. Nature godlike appear to be a fusion of human and animal features, often covered by plants, moss, or fungi. This has led to common stigma that they are diseased, and many are killed at birth because of it. Many druidic orders have keen interest in nature godlike because of their general curiosity as to how souls occupy animals, plants, and stones. +1 dexterity, +1 intellect. Wellspring of life. The souls of nature godlike respond powerfully to inspiration. While a nature godlike is under the effect of any might, constitution, or dexterity inspiration, they benefit from the increased power level. We got lucky. We got burn it all up. And a resistance to fire. And then we have death godlike. I think we're gonna go death godlike. Body type. Aumaua. Dwarf, elf, human, Orlan. Oh. Yes. Ah. I feel like an elf body. Would you like to make a single class or multi-class character? Single class characters are entirely focused on their chosen class. They gain access to higher level powers more quickly. Multi-class characters can select powers from 2 classes, but gain access to higher level powers more slowly and cannot access their class's highest level powers. Oh. Multi-class characters are not recommended for new players. Let's go single class. I want to get those in-game powers. Choose the first class. Previous. Choose first class. Previous. All right. Barbarian. Chanter. In every culture across Era, there are many chanters. Historians consider chanters the most ancient workers of magic. Their hallowed phrases string stuff together, bad things happen. Cipher. Ciphers have the ability to direct contact and manipulate another person's soul and psyche. And using an ally's or enemy's essence as the focus for their magic. Ooh. Druid. Also interesting. Fighter, monk, paladin, priest, ranger, rogue, wizard. Two bluff, 2 history, 2 arcana, 2 sleight of hand. I'm feeling more like a caster of sorts. Yeah, we went single class. I want to see I want to get min-max. Kind of got an itch for a druid. It's between a druid and a wizard, I think. Let's take a look at the ability tree. Sunbeam. Burning. Blinding. Rejuvenation. Storms. Conjure Blight. Plague of Insects. Sunlance. Flashing Vine. Regenerate. That's kind of nice. Tornado. Okay. Take a look at the wizard. Ghost blades. Yeah, okay. Let's go wizard. I can't help myself. All right, subclass. No subclass. Choose to have no subclass and therefore incur neither additional class benefits nor penalties. Enchanters focus on magic that bedazzles and confuses. Evoker devotes all of their energy towards destructive energy magic, but are able to cast transmutation or conjuration spells. Illusionist master spells that disguise and conceal, but are unable to cast conjuration or enchanting spells. Transmuter excels at all magic that alters the wizard or their enemies, but are unable to enhance. Blood mage. Ooh. Devoted to the belief that blood fuels the power of the soul, blood mages walk a painful and self-destructive path to arcane mastery. Though reputable animancers have discarded their beliefs, those few that have witnessed blood magic cannot deny that gratuitous self-harm can indeed preface unbelievable, often terrible magical events. Gain blood sacrifice ability. Gain passive health regeneration. Ooh. Penalty: unable to use empower. All defenses against bloodied attackers are reduced. Yep, Liang, that's exactly right. Choices. Use empower. All defenses against bloodied attackers are reduced. All right. I kind of just have this. I have this itch. We're gonna go blood mage. Initial abilities. Ooh. Ah! How do I do that? Okay. Look at all these abilities we have to choose from. Oh my god. All right. Ghost blades. Calls a field of unearthly blades into existence, inflicting immediate slash or pierce damage and hobbling enemies in the area of effect. Okay. Creates a glowing quarterstaff. Nope. Kalakoth's Sunless Grasp. The caster's hands become so cold as to freeze what they touch. Does freeze damage to target and reduces its accuracy. Sweet feet. Powers caster with natural speed, granting them nimble inspiration. Spirit shield. Surrounds the caster with a shield of spirit energy, granting an increased armor rating. Eldritch aim. Grants the caster otherworldly sight, resulting in preternatural awareness. The wizard temporarily receives the aware inspiration effect. Yeah, okay. Fan of Flames. Cone of Fire. Minoletta's Minor Missile. Summons multiple unerring spell missiles that batter the target, inflicting crush or corrode damage. Ooh. Thrust of Tattered Veils. Quick thrust of magical force, dealing damage capable of piercing through the veil. This attack cannot miss and will reliably interrupt. Ooh, that's kind of neat. Archimere's Dazzling Lights. Overwhelms anyone in the area of effect with brilliant and bewildering pyrotechnic displays, decreasing their will and leaving them dazed. Wizard's Double. Creates a duplicate of the caster to distract enemies. That's interesting. Jolting Touch. A bolt of electricity jumps. Slicken. Slick the ground. Chill Fog. Blindly white icy fog into existence, inflicting blindness and freeze damage over time to any in the area effect. Neat. All right. Feeling like we're gonna get missiles. Next. Points left. Ooh, we got 15 points, friends. Might contributes to damage, healing, effectiveness, and fortitude. Defense. It represents a character's physical and spiritual Strength, brute force, as well as their ability to channel powerful magic. Oh shit. Constitution. Affects health and fortitude defense. Dexterity. Affects character's action speed with all attacks, spells, and abilities, and contributes to the reflex defense. Hand-eye coordination, swiftness, and overall grace. Perception is with their instinctive ability to pick up on details such as detecting traps or hidden objects. Intellect contributes to the will, defense, and influences durations and areas of effect for all abilities. It represents a character's logic, reasoning, and deduction capabilities. Resolve contributes towards reducing hostile effect duration, as well as improving will and deflection defenses. It reflects the character's internal drive, determination, and fearlessness. So, okay, so I guess the gold stars are where we want them. Silver stars are probably secondary. So, to damage, healing, effectiveness, and fortitude defense. Brute force, as well as their ability to channel powerful magic. Sounds pretty cool. All right. Intellect. Try that. Okay, 10 is average. All right, that's good. Oh, you can take them away too. Look. Oh, God. Let's see. Action speed. Action speed with all attacks, spells, and abilities. All right. Now, I assume I have a party, right? So, oh, recommended for wizard. Recommended for wizard. Oh, I just didn't realize. Okay, cool. So, highly recommended for wizard. Perception contributes to accuracy and the reflex and defense. Character sense, as well as their instinctive ability to pick up on details. So you say, Purple Icy. All right, why don't we min-max this a bit? I can only go to 18. Very D&D. Let's see here. Of course, reducing hostile effects durations, as well as improving will and deflection defenses. Oh, interesting. Might can only go to 18, but intellect can go to 19. I feel like I need to keep, because I'm a blood mage, I need to not go frail there. All right. All right, so then intellect, 90% area effect, plus 45% ability duration, and plus 18 will. Damage, healing, 16 fortitude. All right, let's do this. That feels pretty good. Where are you from, Adir? +1 resolve, +1 dexterity, +1 resolve, +1 intellect, +1 constitution, +1 might, +1 perception. I think might is, that was highly recommended. All right, let's go with might. The living lands in the mountainous region of a large northern island renowned for its diversity of plant and animal life. Its weather is unpredictable and its ecosystem varied dramatically from valley to valley. The living lands are home to an assortment of races in a variety of colonial and independent settlements. Ah, what was your job? All right, were we a colonist? Survival, athletics, alchemy. Sleight of hand, bluff, streetwise. Survival, diplomacy, history, hunter, survival, mechanics, alchemy. +2 athletics. Streetwise, athletics, intimidate. Streetwise, bluff, diplomacy. Scientist, explosives, metaphysics, physics, +1 arcana. You've traded goods, so we could be a merchant. A laborer, a hunter, a drifter. Sleight of hand, bluff, streetwise. Why don't we be a merchant or a mercenary? No, maybe we're a blood mage mercenary. Mercenary it is. Aha! Available weapon types. Internet's too slow. What? Oh no. Oh noes. Yeah, I was close on Drifter too. Available weapons. Types 2. So we got bows. So I mean we're a mage, so we're gonna be in the back. We're in the back. Although, yes, we're still in the back. All right, magical implements. Proficiency in weapons or shield grants access to modal abilities for use with the associated item type. These abilities are situational and may be turned on or off to meet the tactical needs of a battle. There's no penalty for using a weapon without corresponding proficiency. Characters who is not proficient in a weapon only loses access to associated modal ability. Okay, that's good to know. Blast. Okay, focus wand attack. All right, let's see here. Destructive channeling. Channeling excess energy through scepter hurts the wielder with each attack, but increases damage dealt. The rod attacks with greater energy, slowing the wielder's recovery, but hitting enemies around the target. Focused wand attacks interfere with the enemy's ability to attack effectively at the cost of damage. Firearms, bows, one-handed, two-handed. All right, so let's go with magical. I mean, firearm sounds pretty good too. I mean, you can use anything, but I'm feeling like, okay, we're gonna go with blast, and then let's take a look at shields. I feel like in the back with shields. Block. Binding block. Use your small shield to better intercept melee weapons and attacks and counter at the cost of recovery time. When missed by melee weapons, gain increased accuracy on your next weapon attack. Attempt blocking in time weapons, completely resisting the attack if successful at the cost of recovery time. Taking careful position behind a large shield significantly reduces incoming range weapon damage as well as damage from the attacks that target reflex. While active, you are unable to move. Interesting. Hi, kitty. Hi. We're making characters, kitty. Character fires and reloads a pistol quickly at the cost of accuracy. Overloading shots with powder causes short range incendiary, but the thick smoke. All right, so I feel like a giant wall. Character customization, portraits. Look at these portraits. It's a bit weird that you're picking a portrait. No. Jesus, that's a scary button to push. Available categories. I liked my portrait though. Where is that other portrait? Oh, this one. Yeah, this definitely feels like us. All right, so then how do I, this sounds stupid, but how do I get out of this menu? Okay, colors. Blood Mage. Oh, we got a red. Secondary colors. Skin. Head. Whoa. Come on, head 2. Oh, geez, look at that. I'm the thing of nightmares, friends. Yeah, we're going back to that. Ooh, voice.
Nothing will slip past me.
Sounds like Zay.
Let's go.
Sounds like Mini Zay.
What can I do?
Let us end this! Charge! Kill them all!
I'll teach you a lesson. Take him down.
I guess this is it.
I've got your back!
I've got an arrow with your name on it.
After him.
Feisty it is.
To whispers and shadows. Yes? I shall lead us.
Mystic it is. Pose, average, heroic. Oh yeah. Hunched, roguish, sassy. Yeah, stoic. Sullen. I'm a pouty puss. Sickly. Erudite. Bias. Ah, yes. Drunk. This is the only way I can cope with blood magic. Energetic. That's how I get energetic. Savage. Oh shit. We're going pious. Ooh.
Go forth now, Watcher, as my herald. Know that I do not give you this title lightly. When the time comes, you will have the power to reveal the souls that cling to you, to open the gateway from the in-between to the waking world.
Nice. What's up, Little John Baker? Thank you for that lucky gator. What's the latest upgrade, Jim?
Find Aethys. Learn his plans. When I have cause to talk to you, I will summon you.
With a quick gesture of her hand, you feel a sharp pain in what would be your chest. The pain continues, intruding deeper into your soul. Looking down, you see a small lump of darkness roiling within you. The darkness lingers there, but the pain abates and fades entirely within the span of a few seconds.
A chime. Do not fear, Herald. It will not harm you unless you choose to cross me.
Oh,
I
shit.
trust it will not come to that.
Her gauntleted hand gestures to the dwarf, hovering nearby. The dwarf nods, contorts his face with his odd smile, and gestures to a new door.
Hanging out with DBK, the Doctor Hood and Rowan's answering some questions that would really make our day. Cat Cam Loki make her fat, making sure she gets her snack. Ready your emoticons, cause here it comes the Nordmead song. Hanging out with DBK, Dr. Hood and Rowan's Oh, look, we're in a weird, where the hell we're at? We're in like a ship of some sorts. Who's this guy? Goosebumps rise on Eldar's arms as you approach, but he seems unaware of your presence. Ooh, we're interacting. Nice, cool. Looking forward to checking it out, Jim. Dude, it's been about a month. How you been? I hope you and the fam and everyone's in good spirits, good health.
The return to your body feels like waking after a fitful drunken sleep. The rocking of the ship sends pain jolting through your limbs. Crashing waves hammer inside your skull.
That sounds like every day I wake up.
Adair watches over your body with a glazed look, taking long, even tokes from his pipe. At the first movement of your chest, he starts. His gasp, mid-puff, sends him coughing and straining for breath.
No, there's no way. You're awake. What are you doing awake? How are you feeling?
Who are you? Alive? I'm in a lot of pain, weak, but I'm sure it'll pass. We're alive. Jim says, absolutely, been good, brother. We're all good, just doing projects. Good to hear, man. Thanks for singing. Brew, for letting us know. I think I've been good, just I've been working crazy. Like, working insane levels of crazy. All I've been doing for the last 3-4 weeks been pretty much work. More like 2 months, but the last few weeks have been really tough. And good news is I achieved some crazy goals. We're getting back to life.
Live's a big improvement.
Get back to streaming.
I hate to cast a pall over your recovery, but I'm afraid I have some bad news for you.
What?
The voice echoes from inside the bust. The remains of the steward of Cad Nua.
Cad Nua has been destroyed.
No.
Aethys possessed the statue of Maros Nua and rose from the ground, consuming the souls of all nearby.
Oh.
It is only by the exceptional strength of your soul that you survived. And even then, just barely. The further Aethys withdrew, the weaker you became. We chartered this ship and followed him to the Deadfire archipelago.
Well, that's cool.
I know not how, but it seems he has retained a piece of your soul, and proximity to it has brought you back.
I know. Dang, Rolly boy! Flawless piercing attack on Karakus. Oh my goodness. Nice job. Yeah, Rochelle. Sucky internet day.
How could you know all that? You've been faking on us.
He pokes at your shoulder with one finger.
Misfortunes brewing topside. Migrants fires the captain stirs.
An older man with ale-sour breath rubs his bloodshot eyes and stares at you.
Engrim, the smell of drink on your breath could wake the very dead. Now what's this about?
Pirates.
Pirates!
They're demanding parley with you.
Parley with you, Captain!
I know this is asking a lot, but you better arm yourself and get on deck.
We're gonna do some fighting! Woo! Dr. Hood attack! How do we get out of here? Oh, maybe I have to arm ourselves. I got all excited.
There's gear in that wardrobe. Take what you need.
That's right. Oh, look at gear. Look at the gear. But thanks for the update too. What do we got here? Okay. So we got our weapon. We've got a wand of some sorts. Rod, two-handed, damage 19 to 30. Penetration, that's what you do with your rod. 6. Range 8 meters. Chance to hit accuracy 20. Verse deflection. Attack time 1 second. Recovery time 5.2 seconds. Large shield one-handed. Accuracy -8. Shield engagement +1 enemies engaged. Weapon sets. Weapon. I don't even know. Weapons. Quick items. I don't. You know. Oh. There you go. Two-handed weapons require 2 slots. Okay. Large shield 2. I was hoping a large shield. No, large shield one-handed. Oh, what? My rod is two-handed? My two-handed rod. Ow. All right. We're about to engage in our first battle.
Notorious. I suggest you deal with them quickly.